used to take a lot of actions out of fear instead of faith. It's not comfortable at all. And usually when you do things out of fear, well, the intention is super negative. So of course the results will be negative. It makes sense why it's irrelevant. So instead of having fear-based actions and fear-based thoughts and fear-based anything, we should let go first and foremost of fear. We should let it go, face it, let it come up, and just surrender it. Because once you can surrender at least the bulk of it, not necessarily all of it, if you let go of the bulk of it, you have less doubt, less frustration, and you have more space to cultivate faith. And once you have faith, you can go another direction, and all your intentions, your actions, and your thought will be based on faith, not on fear. Quitters never win, winners never quit. Sounds tacky, right? Sounds cliche, but it's kind of true. And when it comes to the law of attraction, it's like you have no idea where this circumstance, this event, this moment will lead you. So you might think it's the worst thing that happened to you, but something better might kind of come out of it. So if you do not have faith in your desire and faith that whatever obstacles you face, you can overcome, well, of course you will want to quit when something becomes a bit shaky. So have faith and understand that the bridge of incidents leading you to your desire is not up to you. It does not have to look the way you want it to look. Just visualize and affirm the desired result and let things happen all around you. Take the actions when you can, take the non-actions when you can, and let it happen. You have to cultivate your mind to see the good in every circumstance. For anybody who wants a great read, The Obstacle is the Way by Ryan Holiday is an amazing book. It shows you examples of great historical figures that overcame such great adversity. So no matter what you are facing right now, if you have the faith in your vision and you cultivate this faith and you persevere in this faith, you can overcome anything. It might seem that this is the end of you. It might seem that you can't do anything about it. But if you have faith and if you can remain calm and still and composed, you can overcome this situation. There is a way. Your mind will find a way. You will find a way. The universe will show you a way. So stay cool no matter what is happening. I love this one. Yes, it's true. Sometimes you have done everything right, or at least you thought you have done everything right. And for whatever reason, it does not work. And people maybe have done half of what you have done and it works for them. And you question why. So don't really question why, because you will not have an answer. More importantly, you have to cultivate this faith within you, and you can realize that all the strategies and all the things in this tangible concrete world that you have done have not worked out. So what you have to do is have faith in something else. Have faith in your imaginal act and have faith that everything will work out for you. That's beyond the concrete, tangible world, material world. That's true faith, because you have faith in what? The unseen. We have been taught that prayer is wishing for something, right? But when we wish for something, we lack. We lack something. So when I say I want this, it means what? That you do not have it. Therefore, you are showing the universe, God, whatever you want to call it, that you do not have it. So you are from a perspective of lack. Therefore, you will never attract it in your life. However, the prayer, as Joseph Murphy calls it, as Emmett Fox calls it, as Neville Goddard calls it, is not asking, wishing for something, but believing, living as if this wish was already fulfilled. And when you live for this small moment of time, as if you already had this wish, you are praying the correct way. And therefore, you are not praying from lack, but praying from abundance, and praying as if you were already that person, or you already had what you want.